Okay, now we are looking at the code to pull the data from cryptocompare API. That's a very commonly used API. To understand this code, you need to have a little bit idea about Python, but even if not, we can still use some information like just look at the trend here and the links here. So even if you don't understand the code, and coding is not really that critical at this point in time, you should understand the flow and how we are getting the information. So we are getting the information from cryptocompare, the cryptocompare.com that has an API, and this link we are going to scrape. And this is the raw data of that link. So what I mean by that is that if I open this link, I should get the exactly same raw data. That's what I'm doing. So don't worry about the code, just look at what I'm trying to do. So I'm trying to get the same exact data. This page is exactly similar as this page. See response, success, and so on. And DOGE, that's the first one. If I want to see that, then it's going to start from here. And it's going to keep going there. So it's getting the same data. This is printing something. And this is somewhere inside that, but the first symbol is dog coin. So let's see. So okay, I ran it before, so I have to run it again. So let's try to run it again. Let's see what it shows. So when I run it, it's going to take some time. It's going to display the list. Okay, so whatever it is, it's like image URL name BDC. We don't have that coin anymore, so that is the reason. So now what I want to get is the list of all crypto coins that we can get from this website. So I do that and I print that. Suppose I want to print the length of that. So I can write len and I can close the parenthesis, and there are 2918 cryptocurrencies available by these guys that I can go inside. Now if I were to find out, say suppose a market cap of some cryptocurrency, and they only give us the top 100 from that page. So I'm going to open this page. Now the difference between this page and the normal page is that this page is throwing everything into a JSON object or a dictionary object, which is easy for me to handle. So when I open that, it's going to give me the cryptocurrency information, and the last one would be Dropel, and the rank is 99. So you see it's going till 100. So when I run this, the whole idea is that I'm going to get DF till 100. Okay, now I can sort this list based on something, some amount or some number. I'm creating this P, which is where the market cap is greater than this, and then I'm printing that P. So let's see if we can do that here. I'm going to print the portfolio. So when I run this is my portfolio. I want to find out what is the length. And right now the length is 100. Let's assume that I make it more strict. And I make it more strict and I say that I think it's 220 billion, then it becomes less. So I say I make it more strict, it becomes less, and based on whatever I want, I can get that portfolio. Okay, now we come to the main function that is used to download all the data. This is a bit complex because it uses some kind of a loop to go back and forth from the data to download it. So we call it numpy pandas JSON, and this is a new block in itself, which you can also see from this importing style. So it has timestamp, which is timestamp to date, date to timestamp. We keep these utility functions so that we can convert string datetime into datetime and datetime into string datetime. Now I'm saying that I want to pass in FSYM and TSYM. Function fetches crypto series for FSYM and TSYM and stores the data. So let's see what are we passing through. So FSYM is BTC and the currency is crypto. So that's what we are doing when we get it for crypto. That's what we are doing. So that thing can happen for all of the cryptocurrencies. Now this is crypto to close. So now we are trying to save everything inside the data. So for that we are starting with this. So let's quickly run the code. Now the idea here is that you should look at that FSYM is the list of these cryptocurrencies, which is going here. So we are saying that for E and enumerate this, print this, print this. These are the cryptocurrencies that we are going through, and we are going till 51st one, and it's storing all the information of all those cryptocurrencies. If you closely observe, it's storing them in terms of all those columns. So the end goal of this exercise is to get everything in column. We got the list from here. Could have got the list from the top 30. So to do that, we would have used this list, which is portfolio. And it's a big list, that's why it takes time. But once it gets completed, we are going to get it for everything. And then we can do that. So this is running. This is going to go to this cryptocompare.com and get all these cryptocurrencies. So this is the command that's going to take a lot of time. So this is the way in which how you pull, and we are going to pull it all the way from the starting. So all the way from 2012, and there was nothing but Bitcoin. So this is how we are going to pull all the data. And once we have data into the column and date, then we can use any type of Python play or Excel play to play with that data. To install this, you might need to install Python in your system, which we would do in the session, and make sure that everything is working. Thank you for watching this.